day. This is DK Bold, and this is your Bold Report. Today we want to talk about factoring of accounts receivable and what that is all about. Businesses everywhere are struggling right now. The economy has been a challenge and continues to be. And one of the things that happens is, how do you get financing? How do you keep that business going when it's difficult to get loans? It's difficult to even be able to talk to bankers and work through the challenges and have the credit scores, if you will, or the assets that are required to make that happen. Now, I'm very excited for this Bold Report to introduce a very good friend of mine as well as a business associate, Bauer. He is with the Business Group of Brokers. And what we're going to do, I just want to ask Brandon a couple of questions. And first and foremost, what is factoring? What does that mean?
Well, factoring is real simple. Factoring is when a company takes their invoices and moves them over to the asset column by freeing them up in capital quickly.
Okay.
What they do is they complete the work. The customer's happy. The customer's of credit worthiness, but the customer's not going to pay them for 30 or 45 days. They still have overhead. They still have payments that they have to make: payroll, insurance, equipment, property, et cetera, et cetera. What the factor does is they come in and they free up the capital immediately.
Okay. So the big question then becomes, how much does it cost? We're used to talking in interest rates with a bank loan, hey, 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever. And factoring, as I understand it, doesn't work like that to have those types of interest rates.
No, factoring is when a company is actually selling the asset. Because they're selling the asset at a discount, it really can't be looked at as an interest rate.
Okay.
This isn't a loan. What you are doing is you are selling the receivable either on a recourse or a non-recourse base, which means that you're either selling it outright with a credit guarantee, or you are guaranteeing the validity of the credit over a period. Typically, this period is somewhere between 70 or 90 days that the buyback would be.
Okay. So what percentage of a receivable is typically what you see typically purchased? I mean, they're not going to purchase 100% of that receivable, are they?
Well, no, they are going to purchase 100% of the receivable. What they will do is they will hold off what's called a reserve account.
Okay.
Advance rates are going to go anywhere from, typically they're going to be 80 to 85%. They can go as high as 95 and they can be as low as 70 depending on the industry. Each industry has a different situation. It could vary from dilution to just really stability or concentration of the companies that they're doing business with.
Okay. Well, one piece of the Bold Report, and what I want to encourage is this is an opportunity for folks that are watching this to get this type of help. So let me ask the great question that hopefully you would want. Brandon, how could people get in touch with you to do business with the Business Group of Brokers? What's the best way that you could help them?
Well, the best way would probably be to go to our website,
okay.
www.mybgb.com.
That is at the bottom of the screen right now that you're seeing, so definitely you'll be able to go and get that website to check that out.
And on there's a contact us page. You fill in your information, get in touch with us, and then we essentially meet with you. If you're somewhere else in the country, by phone, look at your information, and we come up with a game plan, go over it with you, and determine what the best route is for you to move forward.
Excellent. Thank you, Brandon. This has been fantastic. Hang on for the next segment where we go through issues or challenges with factoring and what are the 3 biggest mistakes that companies make when they're looking at potentially factoring their accounts receivable. Until next time, this is DK Bold with the Bold Report.